All right, did you hear about this? A Democrat whistleblower has told the FBI that then Congressman Adam Schiff approved leaking classified information in order to discredit President Trump, and the White House is giving its first reaction.
The president has already said he wants to see Adam Schiff held accountable for the countless lies he told the American people in relation to the Russiagate scandal. I have a quote from the FBI director. For years, certain officials used their positions to selectively leak classified information to shape political narratives. It was all done with one purpose: to weaponize intelligence and law enforcement for political gain. Those abuses eroded public trust in our institutions. The FBI will now lead the charge with our partners at DOJ and Congress.
Iowa Congresswoman Mariannette Miller-Meeks joins me now to react. Congresswoman, good morning to you. If true, how serious of an offense is this, and what can be done?
Well, it certainly is very serious, and Shifty Adam Schiff has justifying his name that he was given. Leaking classified information, as you know, is a serious offense, and it will be up to the Oversight Committee, Judiciary Committee, in order to handle this. But this.
All right, so one more thing, okay, because she's going to recap what we already know about Adam Schiff. Why is it that these Democrats keep committing these crimes even when they know that they will eventually be caught, or maybe they don't expect to be caught, but the rate at which they're getting caught is as if they intentionally did not cover their tracks? How come they keep committing these crimes? Could it be because they don't believe that they will be held accountable? It's just a thought. Let me know in the chat or in the comment section.
This is a very serious allegation. I've asked for Senator Schiff to resign. He should resign immediately.
Well, a Democrat staffer is the whistleblower. He was a Democrat staffer on the House Intel Committee for 12 years. And on top of claiming that Adam Schiff approved leaking classified information, this person also said Ranking Member Schiff was particularly upset as he had believed he would have been appointed as the director of the CIA had candidate Hillary Clinton won the election. What do you make of those details?
Well, remember that we were upset with Adam Schiff being put on Intel and kept on Intel. We thought he should have left Intel, been off of Intel when this was suspected earlier before, when also suspected that he was lying about classified information. Yep. So this is a serious charge. He needs to be held accountable, but people need to call for his resignation. And I think members of Congress, at least on the Republican side, are asking for him to step down.
Yep.
How will the investigation into this play out?
I think what you'll see is even though we are on our August work period in our districts, you'll start to see that Judiciary and the Oversight Committee will start making, proposals that he be brought in to give testimony in front of the House, to be a witness. They'll start investigations, and they may issue subpoenas. They may wait until we're back in, but those plans are ongoing now.
Okay, well,
what I think is also ongoing now is the wheeling and dealing in back offices, within smoke-filled rooms. Someone is negotiating a deal somewhere, and again, I have my doubts as to whether anything is going to happen here. So Adam Schiff is being called on to resign. Now on X, we have this story. Adam Schiff should probably resign at this point. He ordered leaking classified information. His pardon doesn't cover this leaking as it wasn't J6 committee related. This whistleblower is going to end Schiff's career legally. It's about time. I don't think so, but let's see. What are your thoughts? Leave them in the chat or in the comment section, but I don't think so. There are a lot of things that powerful people do to stay out of trouble, to stay out of jail, and I know that people on Capitol Hill know all the ways to do that. So Christine Bish says, no, if he resigns, Gavin Newsom gets to appoint his replacement. We need Schiff stripped of committee appointments and his security clearance suspended at least until the California gubernatorial election in November 2026. Sadly, he won't resign. Someone will have to drag him out kicking and screaming. Lash says, awesome. Nothing much to say there. agree it's about time he resigns. Everyone is, they're calling him a traitor, along with Swalwell, name calling. I'm not going to say that. Whistleblowers are heroes. He's going to lose the narcissism he has to keep posting garbage on X is uncanny. Time for the USA to flush this Schiff once and for all. There's a lot of support for him resigning, but I don't think that's going to happen. It will be an admission of guilt, and it's going to fast track a lot of things in Congress to, get him indicted on most of these things. So him staying in office will keep him protected. Yeah, he has friends in high places. Can it happen sooner than later? I'm so sick of seeing his head in the media. Are you sure the pardon is limited to just the J6 proceedings? Well, that's a question, and I think people will have to do their own research in that regard. Yeah, so this is where we're going to call it a night. All right, we've gone through a bunch of stories. What do you think about the current story being covered or the other stories being covered? Let me know in the chat or in the comment section. We had a poll earlier, and it's still sitting at 100%. Our politicians who speak against the values that made the United States great pro-American, and it's 100% no. So why do Democrats keep voting these politicians in? It's uncanny when we see this going on, but they keep doing that. So let me know in the comment section or in the chat what you think of these stories. We've had, so let me just do a quick recap. All right. We've had the story about the Democrat politician who claims that ICE is a terrorist organization. We've had Jeanine Pirro give her overview of crime in D.C. and her plans to tackle crime in D.C. We've had the governor of Maryland saying how he will not deploy the National Guard, even if it means protecting his citizens, because he wants to stand up as resistance against Donald Trump. And Adam Schiff has been urged to resign, and you all know my response to that. He isn't going anywhere. He will stay in there in order to protect himself, because resignation will be an admission of guilt. Let me know your thoughts on all these stories. And don't forget that I am offering a free call to anyone who wants to learn how to do content on YouTube. Having over 10,500 subscribers on my channel and millions of views, gets you some experience, and I want to share that experience. Part of what I want to do also is give you the, the backdoor access to what I do here. So let's have the call, figure out what you want to do, the category you want to play in, and whether I can help you. My plan is to help more people create content that is valuable to the world. So use the link in the show notes or in the description. It's free. Book a call. We'll have a 45-minute call where we go over your dreams, your plans, and things that you would really want to be able to accomplish with your content, and then we'll see if I can be a part of your journey.